the health detriment of being overweight as to getting lap band surgery. I mean, there's no comparison. Lap band surgery makes you so much healthier, and the risks are so low compared to the pros. So I just like to put that out there and talk about the positives. But I also like to be honest about the negatives. So I think I have an interesting perspective, and I think that my book would be interesting to a lot of people. I wish that a book like that would have been available to me when I was getting surgery back in July, but you know, I found a lot of support in people that were making videos on YouTube, and so that's why I started making mine, because I felt like I should give back. I feel like a lot of people feel that way after they get the surgery, is that they want to give back. Like, the surgery has given them so much, they want to help other people to get the surgery so they can feel as good as they're feeling. And that's pretty much how I feel. It's like a good thing that keeps on giving. So anyway, I'm in the 180s now. I weighed myself today, and I'm 189. I'm covered in lots of clothes, so you can't really see it, but that's because our furnace went out, and it's really cold in Seattle right now. I think it's in like the 40s or 50s. So our house is freezing, and I'm not going to be flaunting anything while it's this cold. But anyway, I'm 189. That's exciting. I'm excited. I got into this bad habit just like a couple days ago when I discovered that Azteca has happy hour after 3, and I could get a margarita and they give you free chips and beans and salsa. I'm like, man, that's enough food for me. I mean, I don't even eat like a fourth of the chips in the basket. And I eat maybe like half of the beans and salsa, and then the beans have protein, you know. But I shouldn't be drinking alcohol that often and washing the chips down with liquid. And chips and stuff are not what I need to be eating. I need to be eating protein and stuff. I know. And I also started eating Reese's Pieces cereal, or Reese's Peanut Butter cereal. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. I need to get back to the focus that I had when I first had the surgery. Like the first 5 months or 4 months after surgery, I was really focused, and I did protein first and lots of vegetables. And now I'm just trying to push it. You know, I'm eating brownies and washing it down with milk, because I know I'll probably be able to eat more if I do that. And it's just, I'm only cheating myself when I do that. So I don't know why I do it. Well, I know why I do it. It's delicious. Yeah, but that's not a good reason. So anyway, I gotta keep myself in check. This should be my last happy hour today for a while. I only had 1 margarita today instead of 2 the last time I went. So for me, that was an improvement. And I had them take away the chips when I felt like I had had enough, so that I didn't eat anymore, because there was still like 3/4 of the basket there. I'm like, yeah, take it away. So that works really well for me. If I can have someone else take the food away from me so I can't see it, I won't eat it. So yeah. Anyway, every day is a struggle, and I have to remind myself of guidelines, but I'm still losing just slowly as I lose focus. And now Christmas is coming up, and there's all sorts of delicious food at Christmas, so wish me luck. I hope to do well. I'll be hanging out with my family, and John's going back to Tulsa where his family is, so I won't see John for a week, and that's sad, because he is really supportive and makes me feel good. But it's good to have some time apart and not be too dependent on each other. It'll be really nice to see him after a week of not having seen him. So, staying positive. I'm excited to see my sisters come up from college to visit. So, I think Christmas will be good. It'll be good. So, I hope everybody else's holidays is going well. And post more videos, because I'm interested in how you're doing. And, oh, somebody asked me about acid reflux on the last video I posted. I really am probably not a good person to ask about that, because I rarely ever have acid reflux. The only time I had acid reflux was directly after surgery. Like in the first few days after surgery, I was having really bad acid reflux, and I didn't know what it was, because it just felt like really uncomfortable, and I thought it had to be like soreness from the surgery or something, but when I would lay down to go to sleep, just all the acid would come back up and I couldn't sleep. It was like this terrible, terrible feeling. And I called like the emergency surgery number thinking I was dying or something. And they were like, oh, just take some antacid and you should be fine. And I took antacid and I was fine. And I had to do that for about a week to 2 weeks whenever it would flare up again after surgery. But that's the only time that I've had issues with acid reflux. I know a lot of other people that have lap band find that's a problem. And I've heard that if you're too tight, if your band's too tight, you can deal with a lot of acid reflux. Maybe I'm just not too tight. That's good, right? So, I mean, I think I've had a really good experience with lap band. I've been really lucky. I haven't had any side effects, really. And I've been losing weight pretty steadily with very minimal exercise, which is bad. I should be exercising more. I'm lazy. But it's also really pleasing that I'm still losing, even though I'm not making a conscious effort to exercise. Although John said something really encouraging, which was that once I start going to school and I have to wake up early in the morning and walk around campus, and I'm going to have a part-time job on campus too, I'll be a lot more active. So I think the weight will come off a lot more steadily too. So things are good. Going to school, Christmas coming up. I hope things are good with you guys too. Let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions, post them in the comments and I will try and put them in my next video. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.